lost 150 pounds, and I'm a weight loss coach here in New Brunswick, Canada, and I'm here to help you meet and maintain your weight loss goals too. Hey guys, it's Coach Kathy. I wasn't going to make this video today, but something happened and we need to talk. I'm a member of all kinds of Facebook groups and all kinds of bariatric Facebook groups, all kinds of weight loss groups. I have a pretty strong social media presence. So today, in one group, something happened and I can't let it go. I can't shake it. And I just thought this needs to be addressed. And so I'm going to do that right now. When I say nobody wants you to be more successful than me, I'm not kidding. I am changing careers at 45, almost 46 years old, because that's how serious I am. I've spent thousands of dollars on post-secondary education so that I'm able to help you, and went back to school this fall again at the age of 45 so that I could get my weight loss coach certification in addition to my Bachelor of Science. I'm not joking when I say I want to help people. And my inbox is full of a lot of you all the time needing help. And I have made $0 so far from coaching because I haven't actually put out my full coaching package yet. And so I'm doing all of this for $0 because that's how serious I am about helping all of you meet and maintain your weight loss goals. So I don't say what I'm about to say lightly. So here's what happened. I have a friend who has a little side hustle and she makes t-shirts for a living. I wanted a Coach Kathy t-shirt and I thought, what do I want on the front? Like, what do I want to be known for? And what do I want to kind of like be my symbol or to represent me and my methodology? And I thought, it's simple. I want to help be part of the solution to people crushing obesity once and for all. Obesity almost killed me, you guys. It almost killed me. I don't say that lightly. I'm a cancer survivor. I have one kidney. I have multiple sclerosis. I have a hormonally active adrenal tumor, which helped make me obese. I had multiple obesity-related diseases that were also doing a mighty fine job of shortening my life and quickly. I had insulin resistance. I had metabolic syndrome. I had hypertension. I had severe GERD and a very severe hiatal hernia that had to be repaired surgically. And, that's a precursor to Barrett's esophagus, which is a precursor to esophageal cancer. Not to mention the host of other secondary and tertiary diseases that are a direct result of obesity. I had prediabetes, and with one kidney, that doesn't end well. And my nephrologist made no bones about letting me know just how not well that would go for me if I became a full-blown diabetic. I have diabetics in my family. I have people suffering currently at this very moment, horrifically suffering as a direct result of their own obesity. So guess what, guys? I hate obesity. I don't mind saying it, and I absolutely want to be part of the solution. So I had this t-shirt made. Are you ready for the big reveal? This t-shirt drove some people bonkers today in a bariatric group. And my mind is still blown because guess what? Obesity sucks. I hate obesity. I want to help crush obesity. I don't think there's any problem with saying that. When did it become so offensive to say that we want to beat or slash or stamp out obesity? There are all kinds of symbols just like this for smoking, for drugs, for cancer. As an MS patient, I see these, BMS t-shirts all the time. But to say it about obesity, oh no, look, gloves off. Let's unpack that a little bit because this conversation needs to happen. We're in a world right now where the word triggered gets thrown around a lot, and it seems people are triggered about everything. But if we unpack the why to that, it's usually because it is a projection onto someone else, something that's going on within them. And so if you're ever feeling triggered about something, maybe before you chew out the person who you feel triggered you, sit with that uncomfortableness for a minute. Break that down and think, why does this bother me so bad? So a few people decided to tell me why it bothered them so bad. And guys, that's okay. It's a free country. I don't want to walk around on eggshells around anyone, and I don't expect anybody to walk around on eggshells around me. Least of all about obesity. So I was informed by some people that if they saw a thin person wearing this t-shirt, that they would be offended. And I thought, wow, you don't know anything about that person wearing that t-shirt. Clearly the person wearing that t-shirt doesn't like obesity. Do you? Do you like obesity? Because if not, you should like that t-shirt too. Even if you're obese, you can still not like obesity. And even if you're not obese, it's okay to not like obesity. Like, what is happening? I can't, I still haven't quite wrapped my head around this yet. Something else that's very disappointing is I was attacked by women. All women, except for one person who also wore this exact same t-shirt several times in the exact same group, and some of the exact same people told this man that he was an inspiration when he wore it. Oh, inspiration. But then a female who I was called out for being too thin to wear this t-shirt, or that, I don't look obese anymore, I got raked through the mud. Why is that okay? I wonder if these same women have Kill the Patriarchy bumper stickers on their cars. I wonder. So ladies, it is never okay to cut down another woman. We're supposed to be building each other up, not tearing them down because we don't like a shirt that they're wearing, or because a shirt that they're wearing makes us feel bad about ourselves. Really? Is that what we've come to? Because what you ladies just did was essentially tell someone who's literally fighting for their life and has at the moment overcome an obese BMI, because I didn't overcome obesity because nobody ever does. You can't ever unobese yourself once you've been obese. Even if you have a healthy BMI, you still, and I still, always have the disease of obesity. I fight every single day to keep that monster at bay, to keep my metabolic health in check, to keep making healthy decisions and exercising and saying no to things sometimes when I want to say yes, because I want to live longer. And you just told me that I can't wear a shirt about something that I fight for every single day because it makes you uncomfortable because I don't look obese enough. Wow. I've been obese since I was 18 years old. I will be 46 this year. And be damned, now that I am slowly getting out of the grips of morbid obesity and obesity, if I'm going to let anybody tell me that I can't talk about it, that I can't wear a shirt that brings attention to something that almost killed me, and that I can't do my part to prevent it by starting the conversation even if it's wearing a shirt, I will never silence myself to make someone else feel comfortable because they're uncomfortable by me telling part of my story. That is not okay. So let's take this as a lesson to not assume anything about anyone. If you happen to see someone who doesn't look obese wearing a t-shirt that's speaking out against obesity, instead of being offended, maybe just wonder that there might be a backstory there. Maybe take your offense and sit with it for a little while and see why it bothers you so much that someone that doesn't look obese wants to help fight obesity. So I can't help but wonder, would it bother these same people if I still looked obese and wore the shirt? Why didn't it bother these exact same people when a man wore the exact same shirt multiple times and got called an inspiration? And I'm grateful for my first experience of what I can only call is thin shaming. I've been fat shamed almost my whole life because I was an obese kid too, guys. So I've got a lot of my own PTSD and trauma and issues with obesity going on all on my own. I didn't need to be reminded today by a couple of group members who told me how obese people think and what obese people feel like. because I've lived that longer than that person has probably even been alive. So now I just got shamed on the other end. So maybe my question is what weight should I be? What weight is it appropriate to speak up against obesity? What weight is it appropriate to be able to wear this t-shirt? What weight can I be that will make those people comfortable enough for me to wear this shirt or speak out against obesity? I'm guessing no such weight and no such image exists. So if you know someone who has been successful on their weight loss journey, be their cheerleader. Don't try to bring them down because you're not there yet. You might get there too one day, and I can tell you, it feels good when people cheer for you, and it doesn't feel good when people try to knock you down because they're unhappy with how they are. That's just a whole big ball of gross and sad. Because guess what, guys? Thin shaming is just as gross and just as nasty as fat shaming. If you don't like being fat shamed, don't be thin shaming too, because then you're just a hypocrite. So basically, I came on to say that I make zero apologies for speaking out against obesity. And as long as I have breath in my lungs, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Obesity almost killed me. It's killing family members that I love at this very moment. It's claiming children. Heart disease is the #1 killer in North America, even beyond smoking and cancer now. It's heart disease, which is directly related to metabolic issues, which is directly related to obesity. If we don't speak up, nothing is going to change. I'm choosing to speak up, and I'm doing it in love. I wasn't nasty when I wore this. It was never in my heart to fat shame anybody by wearing this. And if you feel fat shamed by a symbol, like a symbol on someone's t-shirt, that's something you need to sit with. Don't assume anything about anyone. Don't assume because someone doesn't look obese anymore that they never were. Because guess what, guys? I have reminders of my obesity every day, even while wearing my size 2 jeans. I'm covered in scars from surgeries. I still have boatloads of loose skin. I still have bald spots on my head because I'm still losing hair from this whole process. I still have a bunch of internal problems because of my obesity that will never go away. I still have a huge risk for future surgeries because of how enlarged all my blood vessels are from being a previously obese BMI person. So let's cut the crap. Let's give some kindness. Let's not be so quick to judge. Let's not be so quick to be offended. And let's just help each other on this journey. This is what I'm doing. I want you to get to the point where you want one of these t-shirts too. And I want you to get to the point where you hate obesity just as much as I do. Let's just check ourselves a little bit. So thanks for listening. And, if you don't hate obesity, maybe this isn't the channel for you, because my feelings are not changing on this. This is a hard always for me. I will never change my views on obesity. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I'm absolutely not going to shame someone for being obese. And if anybody understands, after losing 150 pounds and maintaining that loss, it's this girl right here. I will always be your biggest cheerleader when it comes to your weight loss and weight maintenance goals. I'm not going anywhere. This is exactly what's going to happen on this channel. So if you choose to stick around, I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. And let's kill obesity together.